Luciferian Rebellion. Belial Sun Agenda, Luciferians. One of the heightened events of enemy patterning buried in our cellular memory history is that of the Luciferian Rebellion, which reached its apex during the end of the Atlantean cataclysm root race cycle. Human evolution. From the Guardian perspective, this was the end result of our last eon or astrological age, approximately 26,000 years ago, by our human timeline measurement. What resulted in our Atlantean cataclysm evolution experiment was quite a traumatizing cataclysm that set the events into motion as to what humans would experience in the next eon cycle. The last 26,000 years have been a dark cycle of evolution and planetary rule. This is the current age of de-evolution that is now coming to completion now and through 2012. With the recent timeline intersection, a large chunk of this cellular history has been playing out in our hologram and therefore our lives. We are able to complete this enemy patterning now via these new evolutionary intersections. Through the energetic enslavement of the seraphim consciousness, the fallen angelic were bound to play out the program of the Luciferian Rebellion as the sons of Belial. And so they played their part as dictated by the planetary grid structures. This was further capitalized by off-planet sources, such as the Anunnaki, who understood what was happening, and many of these negative aliens joined forces. Atlantis timeline. During the Atlantean cataclysm and what is known as the Luciferian Rebellion about 26,000 to 30,000 years ago, this is when the planetary stargates, the planetary grids, became controlled by the negative alien agenda controlling races such as the reptilians, the Anunnaki, the Draconians. And this grid became, during this time, under the control of these beings who used these grids for reversed purposes from their original design and intent for DNA assemble and progression of the human race DNA synthesis. Not using this from a judgment base, but understanding that this last 26,000-year cycle has been a cycle of a dark age of human evolution and, as a part of the plan here of coming into the seeds of darkness in order to return to the age of enlightenment. I'm sure to a certain degree all of this has been orchestrated as a part of the experiential God-beingness we are through having these experiences, and through this human experiment, through ascension. This last cycle has been that of a dark age. And, primarily the stargates, portal systems and grid systems have been under the control of the Anunnaki Nibiru beings and the Draconian beings. Negative alien agenda invasion. When our planetary logos was invaded and corrupted by the reptilian controllers, archons, of the negative alien agenda, the planet and our race were impacted dramatically. It meant we were no longer free to create and evolve as per the original blueprint of our intended creation, and we had no memory of what had happened to us. We were recycled through continual reincarnation into the astral plane with no memory of the past lives, who we really are, where we are going, or what our real relationship is to God and what humanity's purpose actually is. Over time most of us lost our feeling connection to our soul matrix, and we became numb to the pain in order to survive in anti-human based structures. What has happened to our planet is not human, it is alien to the true nature of humanity. Planetary Stargate Systems. Planetary gates are the Earth's connection points into the galactic and universal Stargate systems. They were once sealed off and closed. But now, these stargates are progressively opening during the ascension cycle. The organic planetary Stargate system or Universal Tree of Life Templar opening has been damaged from negative alien agenda and the alien machinery abuse from the negative aliens' collaboration to control the Earth. One such war in human history was called the Electric Wars. This necessitated Crystal Star Guardian intervention, and this intervention is referred to as Ascension Plan B. With mission upgrades. Science knows these energy vortices as wormholes. Accusation of Luciferian Rebellion. During the end of second seeding, the Anunnaki started breeding with humans and a race called Nephilim was created. This was not agreed upon to genetically tamper with the human race, and the Elohim would not let this race walk on or be on the earth. This created a conflict and another war broke out. This created the war with the Anunnaki and other Anunnaki sympathizers, such as the Dracs and Syrian Anunnaki hybrids that are Luciferian forces. The Nephilim Wars ended this seeding attempt, and we reorganized for the next evolutionary round where the Luciferian Rebellion occurred in the Atlantean timelines. Nibiru Agendas. Belial Sun Agenda. Since the Luciferian Rebellion, the fallen angelic Anunnaki factions that are sympathetic to the Nibiruian agendas implanted alien machinery in the Earth to set up reversal current networks that artificially forced the lowest density of the third-dimensional plane into misalignment with Nibiru. The alien machinery was used to force the planet Earth to run reversal currents into the planetary grid networks, which forced an unnatural reversal Merkaba spin that greatly increased matter densification. The artificial reversals running in the planetary Merkaba field forced the individual inner Merkaba spin to run reversals, which resulted in gender reversals and extensive DNA mutations in the original human body blueprint. This effectively damaged the process of spiritual ascension, gender unification, and the potential for 12-strand DNA activation, which was required for full ascension and passage through the Stargate system.